Okay, hi there. What's up? So in this video, I'm actually going to design a logo for a mega company, Translate. It's simply a company that helps you translate your ideas into reality, so that it can actually impact the world out there. Okay, so having a particular idea and then spreading it out there into the world. Okay, so the software that I'm actually going to be using is Adobe Illustrator. It has more features compared with Photoshop. And then so let's go right into it. Okay, so we're going to actually the logo is actually going to be text based. So the first thing we might want to do is just to let's create a new file. We go for 500 by 500 pixel. Just name this first. So we name it Translate. We set the resolution to like 300 pixels. Scroll down, then go to more settings, and just the medium transparency grid, just turn that off. Okay, so it's completely white. Okay, so we have this. So this is our space that we're actually going to work with. This within this confine is actually the 500 by 500 pixels. And so the first thing we want to do is just select the text tool, and you want to create a text, and then we're going to name it let's say translate. Okay, let's go for a font type. No, not this. This looks nice. So we can, let's have this font type. So we increase that. So that's the font type over there, and translate. Okay, so now we want like in a way that perhaps you have like a beacon here at the L that shows that so before you start designing the logo, you have to actually draw it out, like have the concept in your mind. So something like a wave that is going up there, and a way of doing that is just you can just right click and create an ellipse. Okay, we have one ellipse here. So click V to select the move tool. We just create another one. Okay. So what we can do, we can reduce the size of this one. Reduce the size also. Okay, so we also reduce the size of that. So we have those four. We select them together, and then what we want to do now is that we come to Object. You see this repeat pattern here, so we just click on radial. Perfect. So we have something that looks like a beacon sort of. Okay, but we can increase it. You see we have it there, but we don't want it like to be completely full, so we want to cut it somewhere. Let's say so something like that. We can have that, and then we bring that down here to translate. Okay, so what we can do is that we can increase the angle so it actually spreads out wide. So it depends on like your preference, how you see things or how you want it to look like. So that looks good. So what next we want to do is that so this text we want to just make it a little bit fancy, so like the T, just shatter it a little bit, but all these texts are joined together, so we need to like to break them apart. A simple way of doing that is just expanding it. So we come to edit, we select the text, go to Object, and just click on expand. Okay, press OK. So now we'll be able to select the individual text as you can see here, and then we can move it around. Okay, but we don't want to move it. What we want to do is that we want to like apply, we want to curve it a little bit. What we want to do is that we want to select the trill tool, and then we just come over to the text here, and then just like bend it a little bit. maybe that's too much. That's too much. Okay, so we have something like that. So it's what the drill tool does is that it just rotates the drills the text for you. Okay, so like for example, if you press it for long, it twists the E, so you see it creates a wrinkle around it, and then it bends a little bit. So that's what the translate tool does. And then so we can even go in individually, select each of the tool, like each of the letters, and we just shift them a little bit to create a little bit of fun stuff. See, so like those ideas are actually crazy and confused and mixed up that you think, okay, it doesn't make sense, you can actually translate it into something that's really amazing. So what we can do is let's think we'll okay, so we have that there. I think that's fine. If you do that, you can actually switch each of the individual colors. Okay, so you can switch each of the color. So that's it here. So the essence of creating a logo is that make sure you actually keep it very simple. You don't want a lot of things getting too busy. Even with this E, it looks a little bit awkward. So like what you can do, you can just select and expand it a bit. So I want to show you two things. Like when you export in your logos, if you export it as a PNG, okay. So let's say for example in our desktop we just create a folder, translate logo. Okay, so we create the translate logo. Usually we save it as like a PNG file and we export the okay. So the desktop, translate logo. There you have it. So this is your logo. That's the translate logo. Yeah. I want to show you something. So like the logo, this translate logo, if you drag it now and bring it into the let's say to a browser, okay, so that's the logo here. So this, if you expand, if you like zoom into the logo, if you save it as PNG file, you can start seeing these wrinkles there. Although it's very rare that you actually zoom a logo to this particular point, but I'm just showing you, like if you save your logos as PNG and you want to expand the logo, it gets to a point where you start seeing all this wrinkle there. You start seeing the pixels itself. Okay, it might not be visible out there, but another thing you can do to actually solve this issue is that like you export your logo as an SVG file. That's a scalable vector graphics. So that means you can scale it up till 1,000,000 times and it's still not gonna lose its quality. So SVG, so you export that. Okay, so just click OK. So that's, we have so this is the logo here, the translate logo. So we can drag and bring it into the browser. So you can see here. So if we zoom into like 500%, and you see now, even if you zoom into 500, you can still see the borders and everything. Everything is intact. It looks very clean. There's no pixels. You're not seeing any of the in the pixel. Everything looks so smooth and And so those are the two things you should just pay attention to when you're creating a logo. So it's preferable you export the logo as an SVG file rather than a PNG file. Okay, so if you know the logo is not going to be scaled up that much, you can put it as a PNG, but I prefer that it being in more of like SVG file. Okay, so that's it for this tutorial. I hope you love the video. And so we simply translated an idea and bring it into reality and then export it out file. Please feel free to share the video, like it, and subscribe if you feel that okay, you've learned something from this video. Please share with your friends so they learn, especially the exporting aspect of it. And until we meet again, bye. Please leave in the comment what you actually want me to make next time on our design so I can actually go through it. Till we meet again, bye.